Welcome back for another week. It's Sunday night. I'm prepping my onion for dinner tomorrow because it's gonna save me time when I'm cooking tomorrow to have my onion pre-chopped. I'm gonna be making potato soup, hence my bag of potatoes. I think I'm also gonna wash my potatoes tonight, so all I gotta do when I get home is chop them. It's gonna be the goal Sunday here. I got quite a bit of reading done. I'm 42-ish% into City of Lost Souls right now, and I did start my Kindle book, which was I Think I Was Murdered. And it's like an AI type thriller. It's also Christian fiction, which I didn't know. That's what Goodreads has it listed as. I'm not sure why it is, besides some of the characters being Christian clearly, but I don't know. Man, I don't get it, I don't think that just makes it automatically that, but you guys label it however you want. Maybe I'm not at that part yet, but I got to 42% into that one. It's going okay, is what I'll say. It's not the best thing I've ever read, but it's not the worst thing I've ever read. I'm not super enthralled with it. It's kind of boring in my opinion, but I'm still gonna finish it. But I'm making decent progress. I've only been reading it for a little over 2 hours, and I'm 42% in, so really it's not gonna take me that long to read it. And I'm gonna sit down to read a little bit more here tonight. After I get everything settled, I'm gonna get these onions chopped up, get the dishes put away that I have it, and I want to pack my lunch for tomorrow because I still work this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm gonna be making soup tomorrow after work. I'm gonna make something else later in the week, probably Wednesday night. Usually I cook on Monday and Tuesday, but my family's doing Thanksgiving on Tuesday night, so I'm not gonna need to cook Tuesday night. But I'm hoping everything just kind of goes through this week, and I'm hoping to get more reading done. Last week I did a challenge where I woke up early every day before work just to get a little bit of reading in, and I really feel super productive. And I think I'm going to continue doing it. I am going to continue doing it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, since I don't work, I am going to sleep in, but I have all day to read that day. And then Friday I'm doing sprints, so there's all of that. Otherwise, I'm going to continue it for now because I really am kind of vibing with it. And with it also being colder weather out now, I do have to get up a little bit earlier so that I can go out and start my car because I don't have a remote start for my car. So I got to go out and start it, and where I used to live, I would just start it and then go back inside. I don't quite trust the area I live in currently. It's not the worst area. I certainly also don't live in the best area, so I kind of just don't want to leave my car running and then walk away here. So I just go sit in it and I read. It's really not that cold out, and I from that I put a coat on, and then we'll get my lunch packed here. I'm just doing a sandwich because I pretty much always pack a sandwich on Mondays for work. But yeah, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up a little bit. Get these dishes put away, get more of those potatoes washed, and then I'm gonna settle down to read. I think I'm gonna try to read City of Lost Souls for probably an hour yet tonight. It is almost 10, so I think that should work. Or I may just sit down and keep bringing my Kindle on. I don't really know yet. Kind of gonna be a vibe after I take a shower, how I'm feeling. And I guess while I'm on the topic of lunch meat, this is hands down some of the best lunch meat I've ever had in my life. So I've been buying it straight from the deli at Myers, and it's the Fredericks brand, which is I think only at Myers, but I'm sure everyone's put up honey ham. Well, this is honey turkey, and oh my god, it is literally one of the best things I've ever had. Here, you can have a little bit of cheese, but yeah, I think that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna put condiments and stuff on that tomorrow, but I don't want it to get soaked, we'll talk again a little bit later. I said we would talk later. Technically, it is later. It's just been several days. How have we been on the past several days? One, I forgot my glasses at my mom's house. And I knew that by the time I got down my mom's road, I was just too lazy to turn around and go get my glasses. And as I've mentioned before, I'm farsighted, so I can see distance really well without my glasses. I cannot see my computer screen or like a book very well without them. Like, I can manage it for a while, but then it causes a lot of eye strain and headaches. It's been several days. So last time I updated was Sunday night, and I was reading I Think I Was Murdered. I did continue that throughout the week. I ended up finishing it last night. I don't even know where my Kindle is. Here it is. I finished it on my Kindle yesterday. I go more into this in another vlog, but it was a 2.5 by 44%. Started picking up, bumped it up to a 3.5, and literally within the last 11%, I was like, yeah, this is totally like a 1.5, maybe a 2, and it did not go back up to a 2. I really did not enjoy it. However, it is a Nick Ellie book, and I got it done, and the review is done. And like, it's really sad because I really wanted a thriller that I was like gonna fully enjoy because I haven't had one in a bit. And man, it just did not hit the mark. So I read that kind of the week. This week was just like so chaotic with like work. I didn't get any other reading done really. I swear to God, we must have been the only ones on call in the entire area. Everyone else was out of the office or on vacation. I'm like, I swear to God, and like all the doctors are off. I don't believe this, but apparently they were, and we literally had 9 walk-ins between Tuesday and Wednesday, and I was going to scream because they were not emergencies. Just because you decide to wait for several days for a very simple symptom that you really could have called something like, have you tried that? And then if that worked, well, look, that's your problem. Like, your eyeballs are dry. It's very common, and it's becoming more common because we do this. We're doing it right now, guys. We're talking on the computer, and look, we're staring at a computer, we're staring at a phone, we're staring at an iPad. I don't care what it is. You're staring at a screen and you don't realize it. But when's the last time you blinked? You know, you blink automatically, but there are studies that show that when we are on our digital devices like this or reading, we are not blinking because your brain just forgets to do it. So you really do need to take breaks and blink and stuff. It's like when your hands get dry, cracked, and bleeding in the winter, you put lotion on. Put lotion on your eyeballs in the form of eye drop. It's simple. It really is. But people just don't want to believe it because they're lazy, you know? Like, they're like, oh, I don't want to spend money. I don't want to do that. Bro. And, temperatures also drastically dropped this week. I got my, it says let it snow. I just think the cup was cute and it's very large. You see how large this mug is? Like, comparison to my face, this is how large the mug is. It's very good. I have green tea in it because it is frigid. It has drastically dropped. I actually did turn my heat on today, and like, I have been like cold since last night. When I got home, I was a little bit cold, and I was like, oh, you know, just tough it out, it's not that bad. And I took a shower, went to bed. Well, when I don't want to get out of bed, and Ellie doesn't want to get out of under the blankets, and Shelby also doesn't want to get out of the blankets, yeah, we should probably just turn the heat on. So I did finally turn the heat on today. So there's that. And it was so cold. Like, Ellie took forever to go to the bathroom here tonight, and I was so frigid. So I made some tea. But let's get into some more reading stuff. Yesterday I, had the day off work. So I got some good reading done for Thanksgiving. I was reading City of Lost Souls. I wanted to be able to finish it. I did not. I read about 100 of the pages after I finished I Think I Was Murdered, which is good progress. I do need to finish this, though, in the next 24 hours, really, is what I need to finish this in, because it's gonna, like, expire on my buddy reads calendar. We only have 3 months to read stuff on this Discord server I'm in for it to count, and I'm, like, literally tomorrow's the last day. And after that, I'm hoping to jump straight into Heavenly Fire. But also, in the middle of all this, I decided, why don't we pick up Razorblade Tears? This book has been on my TBR for years. It's was a 2021 Book of the Year finalist, and I've literally had it since then. And I keep putting it on my TBR month after month after month to go ahead and read it. And what have I done? Not read it. I did start it. I'm about 30 pages in, so not very far, but I am really enjoying this one. This one is going super well. I'm like, it's just been, it's such a refreshing read. And it is a mystery thriller, so we're getting that feeling I wanted from I Think I Was Murdered, but in a good book, actually. I'm sorry, I could not do I Think I Was Murdered. But yes, it's going very well. I'm very pleased with it, and I am quite awake yet. I'm going to mess up my sleep schedule over these 4 days I have off for Thanksgiving, and it's how it's going to be. It is Saturday evening, and here we are. So I did end up finishing City of Lost Souls here. I ended up finishing it right before I left my mom's house. I kind of procrastinated it all day. I don't know why. I kind of got into this mood where I was like feeling nostalgic, and I was like, man, you know, it would be great if I could find somebody who is playing Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Do you guys know what that game is? It's one of the best games ever. I had it on the PlayStation 2 growing up. It came out in 2002, and I wasn't playing it in 2002, obviously, because I was like 4, but it was just one of those iconic games. I remember my mom getting it for us, and I also remember being so frustrated as a child because I didn't know how to advance in the game, because I'm not a video game guru, okay? I do enjoy watching other people play video games because I'm like, I see. And I'm also too much of a chicken shit to play any kind of games, even at a young age like this. Like, there were boss battles, and I don't know what it is. Even to this day, I do not like to play video games where you have to fight anyone in them. I'm like, oh, no, that's so anxiety-inducing to me. That's why I'm like, let's just play Animal Crossing. How about that? I do have a horror game on my Switch that I've dabbled in a little bit. You don't fight anyone, though. You're just a ghost, and you gotta figure out who murdered you. And I'm like, that's kind of like content. You know, I don't want to fight no one. That sounds exhausting. I can't do it, guys. But I can watch other people do it. But in the Scooby-Doo game, there are battles. And I'm like, yeah, so honestly, it wasn't until, I honestly couldn't tell you how long ago I went back and, like, watched a whole, like, playthrough, because I was like, I need to know what the resolution was. 10 years later, I was like, I need to know the resolution, and this is why I can't do enough books, guys, because I need to know the finish. And so, I went back and watched that, like, 10 years ago, and then I don't know what feeling I got last night. I was like, I need to rewatch this. I need to watch this whole playthrough, and I don't know why. I had the other feeling the same night for another Scooby-Doo game. It was Scooby-Doo and, like, the glowing bug man. I just needed the resolution, and I did play that one to completion. I did figure that one out. That one, you didn't offend no one. You just had to do puzzles to figure stuff out. But yeah, I just have had this feeling I need to go back and watch these games, and I was like, you know what's better, though? I don't necessarily like just like playthroughs where there's like no commentary. I want the commentary, guys. I want you to have commentary in these. So I had to find someone who did a commentary video. And 7 years ago, somebody did a live stream on Twitch with all the commentary. It's like 7.5 hours. I've been watching it like all day. So I really put this one off today, but I did end up finishing it before I left my mom's. I was like, I'm not even getting up to use the bathroom until I finish this book. And I really had to go to the bathroom. But I did finish it. I love my reread. However, I'm going to get more into this in my Morning Listeners vlog. I don't remember the full plot. Like, I have a very vague idea of what the plot was. The details leading up to the main aspect of the book, though, yeah, it's gone. All of it's gone in my head. It's all gone. I literally even forgot why the next book is called Heavenly Fire. It, like, explains it in this one. You're like, I see why that one's called that. I literally forgot why that was, but nevertheless, I had a great time. And I should dive into Heavenly Fire, but I'm thinking I'll probably do that tomorrow. And I'm like, it's like 11 o'clock. I still need to shower and stuff because I have a Christmas party tomorrow. But I kind of am feeling, you know, November 30th at 11:09 p.m. And I'm feeling nonfiction November-y, okay? And I've pulled out one of my nonfiction books that is on my autumn TBR. I need to get to it yet anyways, but I am just feeling nonfiction-y right now, and this is one of my true crime books, The World's Worst Serial Killers, Shocking Crimes and Unspeakable Murders by Al Camino. I am really looking forward to this one. I got this off a bargain shelf at Books A Million a few months back, and not read a ton of nonfiction, so it's just something I wanted to dabble into, and honestly, it's just, I like true crime podcasts, so I was like, well, these are the podcasts I'm not finding online, because I'm finding lots of, like, true crime podcasts on, like, YouTube. I mean, they're YouTube videos, but, like, I guess you could listen to them. I listen to them as podcast, because I don't watch the actual videos most of the time. I get a lot of cases that are lesser known, but these are some, like, more well-known cases that, honestly, it's just, like, people just, like, expect you to know who these people are. And so I'm kind of looking forward to get into a little bit more to this. This also does have a psychological element based off the synopsis on the back. So I'm kind of looking into that. I did minor in psychology, kind of specializing in abnormal psychology and things like this. So there is like an interest there for me for just like trying to like figure things out like this. So I think I'm going to jump into this one, which we will talk more about this in next week's vlog.